All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the cheat code to swing trade. So you're looking at a chart at USD CHF on a daily time frame. This is the time frame that I start my analysis off of. So this uh, price action that is in the gray box here is the move that we caught. We didn't catch this entire move. We caught about 80 pips of this move this week, but I'm sure a majority of the other students caught the entire move. So this move was well over 400 pips, and I'm going to show you how we use the indicator to catch these types of moves. So the first thing that I do when I come to the chart is ask myself these two questions: what is the current trend, and what is the overall trend? Okay, so in order to see the overall trend, you're going to have to make this chart a little smaller so you can see the big picture, right? So if I'm looking at the overall trend, the big picture, I can see that price is currently in a downtrend. How can I determine that? Well, we determine that through market structure. Price is making lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs, right? So we're obviously in a bearish trend right now on the higher time frame, right? Now, if we're looking at the daily time frame, if we're looking at the current time frame, this current price action here, what I like to do is decide where did price decide to shift, and we can see exactly right here, this candle, right? On this side, price was making higher highs, higher lows, and on this side, price was making lower lows and lower highs, right? So on this side, we would have been looking for buy opportunities, and on this side, we are looking for sell opportunities. So the price action that's in gray right here, none of this happened when I decided to take this trade. So what I seen was this correction that was happening here on the daily time frame. Okay. And all I simply did was use the cheat code. So the cheat code told me exactly what I needed to see. We were outside of the band. Let me make this a little bigger so you guys can see. Here is where we came outside of the band. Okay. When price goes outside of the band, that means we have an extreme in the market and price is going to reverse. All right. So that's the first confluence. The second confluence is we are below the 47 moving average. So this SMA that you see here that turned red and it was blue on this side, it turned red, indicating that we should be looking for sell opportunities. Okay. So the next thing that I did is I went to a lower time frame. I asked myself, when or how can I position myself to get in on this higher time frame trend? So all you have to do is go down to a lower time frame, the 4-hour time frame, right? On the 4-hour time frame, what you're looking for is to see if we have a break or a CC sell to let us know that price is going to sell off. Okay. So now that I have that on a 4-hour time frame, the next thing I'm going to do is go down to my entry time frame, which is the 1-hour time frame. Okay. And on the 1-hour time frame, all I'm waiting for is a break and retest of the HMA. Okay. So the HMA is this line that you see here. So price broke below the HMA and the SMA here. Okay. And then price came back up to retest. Once that retest happened, we were good to go for a sale. And that's exactly what happened. Price sold off, did a correction on the 1-hour. Okay. And then it sold off again. So let's see it from the daily time frame. Okay. So that is how we were able to catch that move. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through step by step my thought process on how to catch these swing trades and what I'm looking for in the market. Okay. So let's go to a different pair. So majority of the time, I'm going to look for trades on the scanner. I haven't put the scanner up yet. Let me go ahead and put it up for you guys. So this is a scanner, right? And we can see here on the daily time frame, we have some signals, right? We have a signal for USD CHF for a buy, all right? So if it's telling us to buy here on the daily time frame and we are bearish, that means that price is going to make a correction. So we have to get ready for a correction, all right? Because after a break of structure, let me show you guys real quick. We had a break of structure, and this is one of the key things that you want to look for, all right, is after a break of structure, there's always going to be a pullback. Always. All right. So most likely where price is it's gonna drop down just a little bit more, and then price is eventually gonna pull back to retest this area here, right? Then when price retests this area, then we can look to take a sell and go with the trend again. All right. So now next week, we are going to look for opportunity to buy USD CHF. All right. And we're just going to keep milking it until price gets down to our low down here, this previous low right here. Now, either price is going to break below this previous low or it's going to have some type of reaction. But we'll see when price decides to get to that area. But until then, we're just going to continue to milk this. Price is going to come down just a little bit more. It's going to make a correction. And then once it makes that correction, we can look to take USD CHF lower. Okay. That's how we use the indicators. Indicators are just tools to help you understand and see the market more clearer. Okay. So here is, let me show you guys inside of the group here. Here is the actual trade on July 30th. It said trade alert, sell USD CHF. Okay. That's exactly what we did. As you can see, here's where I entered into the market. TP1 got smashed, and then we were on to TP2. Okay. So we caught 80 pips on this move, and price continued down. All right. So that was a nice little swing trade for the week. So let's take a look at these other pairs. Let's turn on the indicator. So we got GJ, we got EJ, we got Euro CHF. So let's take a look at GJ. Okay. Let me go ahead and erase everything. So the first thing that I do, my thought process is when I'm looking at a chart is, what is the overall trend of this pair? Okay. Well, I can see that the overall trend is still bullish, right? And why can I say that? Because price is making higher highs and higher lows. Now, we have broken some lows, but I would need to see a major low broken, either this low here or even this low. Yeah, probably this low right here. Once that low is broken here, I know we have definitely changed directions and we are in a downtrend. But until then, price could still come all the way back down here to this area and price could still be bullish. Okay. But I know that the overall trend on GJ is bullish. Now, the current trend that we're looking at here on GJ is bearish. Okay. That means price is making a correction. Now, this also could be a shift in the market for price to continue lower, but we don't know that yet. We can only react to what the market is giving us. So right now, the market is giving us that price is bearish and it's going to do a correction soon. So when I turn on the indicator on the HPS scanner, it's telling us to buy, right? Telling us to buy GJ. So I know here on GJ, this is going to be a correction. Why do I know that? Well, we just crossed below the 47 moving average. The 47 moving average is going to eventually turn red. Okay. We also have a higher time frame supply area right here in this area right here. Okay. So that's going to be my target for price to get back to. I'm going to look for GJ to get back to this area. Okay. Now it can easily break above this area and continue higher. Okay. But my ultimate target is going to be here to see how GJ or price reacts in this area right here, because this area was previously support. Now it's going to turn to resistance. Okay. So it's either going to respect this higher time frame supply or resistance area and come on down, or it's going to break through and continue up. Okay. But we don't know that yet. But we do know that price is going to pull back. We do know that. Okay. So I know that from the daily time frame. That's all I'm doing on the daily time frame. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go down to my 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame is what we use for our GSA strategy, grow small accounts. Now on the 4-hour time frame, I'm making sure that we have a CC buy and we also have a divergence buy. Okay. On the 4-hour time frame. Cool. All I need to wait for now, I need for price to do a break and retest on my entry time frame. Okay. So we're going to go to the 1 hour. Okay. And on the 1 hour, price has not broken the HMA yet. Okay. It can still go down. Even though you see these CC buys and CC sells, that's just going to let you know that price is outside of the band. Price is at an extreme and it could reverse here. Okay. But in order for you to know exactly, you have to wait for price makes a reversal pattern. And the reversal pattern is very simply a W formation. Okay, so price come down, do a break of the HMA, come back and retest these lows. That's what a break and retest is. And then that second leg is where price takes off at. Okay, now it doesn't always look this pretty. You can either get a break and retest like that, or you can get a break and retest like this, or you can get a break and retest where it's like even bottoms. Okay, either of the three scenarios, that's what price is going to do when it's ready to reverse, a break and retest. So that's what I'm looking here for on GJ. I'm not going to take this initial buy. Okay, I'm going to simply wait for price to come back and retest these lows. Once price retests these lows, then I'll be looking to take an entry here on GJ. But until then, I'm just going to sit on my hands and patiently wait, okay, for that to happen. Another thing you can do if you're having a problem with the break and retest, I have these confirmation alerts, right? So you can see I have confirmation alerts. Once you get that confirmation alert on a 4-hour time frame, okay, you can take that trade. It happened here, but price decided to keep going down, all right? But ultimately, if you were to get in on this confirmation alert, you would still net 125 pips. Okay. Just on that small move right there. That's 125 pips. All right. So we know that the higher time frame is getting ready to align with the lower time frame. All right. So as soon as price starts to pull back here and get a reversal pattern, it's going to happen on the higher time frame. All right. So price is going to pull back to GJ. So we're looking at about, this is an estimate. Okay. So you're looking at about 1,000 pips. Okay. You're looking at about 1,000 pips here on GJ just from this pullback on off of the daily time frame. Okay. It's about 1,000 pips. So that is our target here on GJ, and that's a move we are going to look to take here on GJ. So that is my whole entire process on finding swing trades, guys. I use the HPS scanner. Okay. And then I also determine whether we are the trend, the overall trend, and the current trend. And I want to know if price is making an impulse or making a correction. Where are we at in the market? Are we going to trade the impulse or are we going to trade the correction? So here on USD CHF, we were trading the impulse. Okay. Here on GJ, we're going to be look to trade the correction. Okay. This is just a pullback. Okay. From my understanding right now. Now, if price decides to break through, then we'll be trading the impulse. But right now, we are trading the correction. And why do we know that? Because it crossed below the 47 moving average. So price is trying to change a trend. Plus, we broke these previous lows here. Got some lows that we broke. So now we have a change in direction. Right. So that's how I use the cheat code to swing trade. Okay. Let's go over one more time. Let's look at we can look at Euro CHF. Euro CHF. We're on a daily time frame. Okay. Let's turn off the indicator. First thing we want to do is determine the overall trend. What is the overall trend? All right, big picture trend. Well, obviously, price is moving down. We're bearish. Okay. We are bearish here on USHF. Okay. Now, what is the current trend? Current trend is obviously bearish. All right. So next thing I want to do is, since the current trend is bearish, the overall trend is bearish, I'm looking for the most recent break of structure. The most recent break of structure that we have is right here. Okay. So what did I tell you? After a break of structure, there's always, 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 always guaranteed. That's one guarantee that's going to be in the market. That price is going to pull back. Okay. So now we can turn on the indicator and we can see that we have a CC buy here. That does not mean buy immediately. Okay. We have rules to enter into the market. So now that we can go down to the 4-hour time frame and make sure we have a CC buy. We do. So what are we waiting for now? Now that we have a CC buy on the daily, we have a CC buy on the 4-hour. We're going to go to our entry time frame, which is the 1-hour time frame. And what are we waiting for? We are waiting for a break and a retest, a W formation. We want to see a W formation. We want to see price maybe continue down a little bit, push up, come back and retest this low. And then we're looking for price to trade higher on this second leg here. Okay. Looking for break of the HMA. The HMA is that line in between the band. The HMA, once it gets around here, it will turn blue, and that will be an indication that price is ready to go up. Okay. So that is how we find swing trades in the market. So what is going to be our target? If we go back to the daily time frame, okay, what is going to be our target? Well, there's two ways to find that. One way is you can trade to the nearest support that turn resistance. Okay. This is going to give you about 144 pips. Or you can use the Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay. You can go from the high to the low and measure the 50% area. So we have two areas where price may come to. Okay. So you have two targets. You have the first target. Okay. And you have the second target. So easily price could make it back to those two areas. Let's take a look at it on the 4-hour. Okay. So on the 4-hour, this was also an area where price was at a support or broke through. Now it can come back and price can retest this area. Okay. So we have this area here where this line is at, and we also have that. So there's two targets that we can try to make it to. All right, that's going to conclude our video right now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. let me introduce you guys to my number one trusted broker. They were acquired by they acquired LQDFX a couple months ago, and this broker is called Plexi Trade. Okay, they make trading very very easy as far as trading with MT4 and MT5. So if you want to trade with MT4 and MT5, definitely get with Plexi Trade. Zero commission. The customer service is excellent. They always respond within a reasonable amount of time. You can reach them 24 hours of the day, 5 days a week. They offer 1 to 2,000 in leverage, and they have different trading accounts. Okay, very very easy to register. With a micro account, your minimum deposit is $50. The silver is 300. Gold is 300, and the platinum VIP is 10,000. Just wanted to show you guys real quick with the withdrawal process. Here's a withdrawal that I did on May 31st. Here is another that I did here just recently on June 11th, and I do post these inside of my free Telegram group so you guys can see. Where is it at? Let's see here. I think I passed it up. But just wanted to show you guys that, yeah, here it is. Just wanted to show you guys June 11th was the last withdrawal I did with Plexi Trade. Fast withdrawals, guys. No issues with them. So if you guys are looking for a trusted broker, please get with Plexi Trade. Thank you.